in terms of sort of like that pre-launch user testing and research, Chris, how does marketing slash product marketing work with product, customer success, and so on to collect that research from users needed to really help develop that positioning and then also packaging for, let's say, this new product or feature in terms of the launch context?
Yeah. What's interesting is you bring up that friction, right? So there's good healthy friction, and then there's friction that just kind of gets in the way. So when you talk about like bringing in marketing people into research and development, there's kind of like this old saying of too many cooks in the kitchen. Like there's this fear that marketing is going to start influencing some of that product development or counteracting some of that research, and really that's like kind of an old stigma that we kind of need to get rid of. We do need collaboration at the right time, so figuring out that right time to include a product marketing person or a marketing team, because we don't have a product marketer. I was the product marketer at Center Code. So a lot of it is making sure you include them at the right moments to get them the information that they can use to be better at their job. So in product marketing, we have to use some of this data to help position our product. Because if we don't use some of what users are saying early on, it could fall flat. Like we can just come up with some kind of marketing messaging that's like, we do this better and faster and stronger than all those other products out there, and it's just kind of boring. But when we can get some of that actual insights from our users, we can help position that feature or this product that we're launching just a little bit better with using this generated content from some of our users before launch. So that's kind of how I've always seen how we can get a better job at positioning our product, is by using some of that data, but we need to break those barriers down, right? Of
Yeah.
how we can get involved.
Well, Fiona, like, Chris mentioned, you said a statement like there's this fear that marketing is going to influence the way that or even the features. I think you said the product as a whole. Shouldn't it? Like in a way, right? Like you as a marketer, you should have a pulse on what the market is talking about, and then be able to deliver that to product. Would you say?
Yes, absolutely. And I think that something that you both have already touched on is at the very earliest stage, having marketing or product marketing involved can be super helpful for the outcome of the launch, because it gives us marketers a really in-depth understanding of the value that this feature is bringing to the product, or the end user. And collaborating at the early research stage really helps that. It helps set a common understanding and set the table so that everyone's on the same page going into the launch and starting to pull together some of that messaging. I like to say, like, the most successful product marketers become partners with product and not order takers, because with marketing comes in too late, you can kind of fall into that dynamic. So the earlier we get involved, and even just listening in, not necessarily, driving some of the decisions that product should be in charge of, but just listening can be really profound and impactful.